We're just days away from President-elect Donald Trump's second inauguration, and for hundreds of January 6th defendants, that could mean pardons. One of those defendants is Thurmont, Maryland resident Adam Obest, who was sentenced to 18 months for his participation in January 6th. You get down there January 6th, and what is kind of your intention that day when you get down there?
The whole purpose was just to go to see the president speak. And then afterwards, because we were told there was some rally at the Capitol called One Nation Under God Stop the Steal, we'll go down there too. I guess that's the next step of like what this whole thing's about.
There's no doubt, though, that there was angry people in that crowd walking from the Ellipse, and I saw it. The vibe was just so different there. When you left the Ellipse to head to the Capitol, did you feel like, I'm gonna do something?
Oh, absolutely not. That's ridiculous. No. There were some people that were like, we got to get to the Capitol. That's the next person. We got to make our voice heard. We got to get to the Capitol. And I thought, okay, yeah, we got to get to the Capitol, but what do you mean like that? Like the president's still speaking, don't worry about it. Oh, we're leaving early, we got to get to the Capitol. That's where the real battle is, as it were, the real argument. And I'm like, whatever that means.
What was the end result you wanted to see?
So my end goal was simply to stand my ground, wave my flag, and be present for what I would call a First Amendment right protest. I'm telling you, 110%. My only goal at that moment, because I saw the people getting sprayed, I saw the tear gas, I saw the cops, I thought to myself, why can't we be here?
In June 2023, the father of four and former employee of the Department of Health and Human Services was arrested. He was identified by these images posted by the FBI. You look mad. You look like you're ready to go.
So that photo, I gotta be honest, man, it's horrible. And I think it's, not that it's fake, because it's my face, but even if I have this conversation right now, you screenshot when I'm talking like this, it could look in a bad way. When they grabbed my flag from behind, 100%, I was like, what the heck is that? And when I saw it was a cop and he's pulling my flag, for me, you're like pulling like my arm off. This is my American flag.
Nearly 140 police officers were assaulted on January 6, according to the Department of Justice. One officer died the next day after suffering 2 strokes. 4 others have since committed suicide. The rioting led to more than $2.7 million in property damages.
That charge that I was quote assaulting, the judge, the evidence, the videos, I didn't intention. He grabbed it first, the video showed. I didn't touch him. It was just me holding on to my flag. Got it not guilty.
Obest was found guilty on 2 of 4 felony charges: civil disorder and assaulting, resisting, or impeding a law enforcement officer.
Once me and my wife got sprayed, and then after I told her to back up, to get away from this is dangerous, it was in that moment that I should have turned around and left.
He was sentenced in December to 18 months in prison. For now, he has an ankle monitor and is waiting for word that it's time to report for jail. But he hopes that Donald Trump intervenes before that.
I absolutely believe I should be commutated, and I believe literally every January 6th person should have commutation. I think this whole thing, this whole tragedy, this whole day should go. We got to get past it.
All of these people like yourselves got charged and sentenced and convicted, and some went to prison for believing in Trump, believing in what he was saying about the election, about...
I don't think I relied on him alone.
But
like,
then,
Trump doesn't guide my
does
my
he
thoughts.
bear any responsibility?
I don't blame him for anybody's... You can't blame people for your actions. You can't... He made me do it. And I've seen people say that. Like, nobody makes you do anything.
So you take... so you're taking responsibility for your own actions.
Yeah, and my own actions are my responsibility. And, like I said, I should have known better. But I don't blame him.
And now it's up to Donald Trump whether Adam Obest and hundreds of other January 6 defendants get pardons.